Hey guys, welcome back to Money Matters. I'm Nathan, and in this video, I'll take you through the wonderful life of Wild Wonderful Off-Grid. Here we'll be answering the big question: what are the biggest contributing factors for the success of their YouTube channel? Wild Wonderful Off-Grid success reasons. Number 1. Courage to do big things. Does packing up your home you've lived in for years to move into an RV with your 3 kids sound like a wild idea that you may not be ready to take on? Well, this is exactly the challenge that Erin and Josh took up in 2018. After they realized that they needed a big break from the city, and not just for their health, well-being, and adventure, but also to improve their finances, pay off their debt, and live off the grid. It might not sound like the ideal lifestyle for you, and yet it is in a way the smartest move this family has made in a bid to get their lives together and to lead happier and healthier lives outdoors. From the outside, it may seem like a hasty move, but the truth is that this couple actually spent a lot of time thinking and planning on how to build their own home away from home, from the hustle and bustle of the city. And their decision to finally make a move late in 2018, when this 30-something-year-old couple decided to finally sell their house, packed up all their belongings, and made the trip in their RV to the spacious 73-acre property that they now call home. Being able to make such a huge move and live the life the couple always dreamt about, especially while living on an RV, and completely off the grid, is the most self-sufficient way. It's the bravest thing anyone can do. Wild Wonderful Off-Grid is now leading a very impressive life in their expansive home, and the changes in their lives, all shared on their YouTube channel, are all the reason for success of their channel. The channel shares a lot about what many people can only dream of, but only a few people can actually make it a reality. Essentially, anyone who wishes to escape the drudgery of city living, but is not able to make a move just yet, resonates with Wild Wonderful Off-Grid's content, which is the top reason for the channel's popularity. Number 2. Their content is based on their real-life experiences. Wild Wonderful Off-Grid shares many of their life's moments as they unfold, with both their daily triumphs and challenges shared on the channel. Whether they're sharing a video showing them fixing something as simple as a loose pipe, or even having to jump through hoops on major projects or repairs, or even their building going through the safety inspections, the content is relatable, and the channel popular. Sharing different bits of their lives, the good, the bad, and the ugly, allows their subscribers and followers to live vicariously through all of their adventures, all in the hopes of eventually living the same kind of life. Their lives also encourage and inspire their followers, especially individuals looking to change or switch careers in the future. The other impressive thing about these YouTubers is the fact that they've not only been able to escape the city living, but also managed to live a self-sufficient life off the grid, with all their debt paid off. They're essentially a family living the American dream, and a great success story that anyone would want to be a part of. Between the move from the city and building their own home in a 73-acre place of property in West Virginia, the channel documents a series of challenges that they've gone through the years, all well documented, to give you a peek of what you can expect in real life if you ever choose to move away from the city. They faced the biggest challenges with installations for the solar panels, the electrical panel, insulation, and even getting the building to pass the inspections. And you get a glimpse of all these on their channel. But even with all of these challenges, it's quite interesting to watch how the entire family pitches in during projects, and how they've all been able to persevere through some of the biggest and toughest setbacks that they've been through. One of the challenges that stands out is the harsh winters of West Virginia, where the Wild Wonderful Off-Grid family had to work extra hard to protect themselves and the family from the extreme cold, even as they continued building. Note that despite the challenges faced, they've been able to post great videos on their channel consistently, with 1 or 2 videos uploaded each week. This is a lot of work, but thanks to the support the family gives each other, they've been able to pull it off seamlessly. Number 3. Self-Sufficient Off-the-Grid Living. Wild Wonderful Off-Grid is a channel that focuses exclusively on being able to lead a self-sufficient life off the grid in the most attractive way. So while the idea of living off the grid comes off as an unattractive option to anyone who hears about off-grid living, this channel makes off-the-grid living look quite attractive, even glamorous. Their home in the expansive West Virginia mountains is glamorous, with electrical panels powering the home, with great insulation, and solar panels that run everything off the grid, but still in the most modern way. For their viewers or subscribers interested in off-the-grid living, but wouldn't want to live in or relocate to a part of the world where they would not have access to electricity, heating, or cooling, the content shared on this channel gives a great guide on where to get started when it comes to living away from the hustle and bustle of the city. And the fact that the family transitioned into their large completed home mid-2020 and had been living in an RV from 2018 makes it clear that you don't have to be cooped at home in a high-stress city, especially if you've been itching for a break and a simpler life. When it's all said and done, however, this family is all human. And even with all their achievements, they've faced their share of challenges. Living a different and unexpected lifestyle, they didn't adapt to these big changes in an instant. Their kids struggled too, and they share all of these on their vlogs. They're only human, but now quite successful because they took the risk and embraced those challenges. Number 4. Great family dynamics. The Meyers are a happy family. The other thing that viewers get to enjoy watching on their channel is the fact that alongside the educational content, their videos show so much love in the family. There's a lot of laughter and humor in their content, and it's one of the good YouTube channels that you can count on when having a bad day, or if you just want something fun and lighthearted to watch. This kind of content is what makes the channel quite relatable and popular. And if you're a parent, this is the kind of wholesome content that you would want to watch with the rest of the family. Essentially, the couple's 3 kids are primary characters that run the Meyers family show on the Wild Wonderful Off-Grid channel, and how they have all easily adapted to the many changes is quite impressive. Also, their viewers are always looking forward to seeing the Meyers family parenting, and how they juggle between building a home, running a farm, and being good parents. Number 5. Practical information. Wild Wonderful Off-Grid YouTube channel is not just entertaining, but also educational. And the best part is that they share a lot of information about their build projects, as well as the off-grid living. Their DIY projects cover everything from the steps for building a small shed, setting up small farms, and installing power systems to match the needs of their entire family. They even share all the specific details on the steps involved in building a robust, highly functional, under-the-deck roofing system. In addition to the practical information, they also share videos on not just how to set up different projects, but most importantly, the Wild Wonderful Off-Grid has videos on mistakes to avoid, and also the costs for the build projects they document. Number 6. Gorgeous setting. The Meyers family house is a gorgeous A-frame home. That would be anyone's dream home, and perhaps the main reason why most people keep watching the videos, and why the channel is quite popular. The A-frame, built against West Virginia's forest's stunning natural backdrop, is amazing, and seeing the changes in nature as the seasons change, anyone who admires their way of life would easily be glued to the channel. The fact that the Meyers family settled on building an A-frame home, being a family of 5, means they were going for something they could grow old in, which makes the channel even more popular. Settling for the A-frame home means that they wouldn't have to worry about mobility problems later in life. As an unusual home design, it's still the one thing that makes the channel popular, and it's quite interesting to watch how the family navigates the different challenges faced while building the house. Number 7. DIY Masters. It's safe to say that the Wild Wonderful Off-Grid is one of the most popular YouTube channels because of the fact that they are really good at DIY, and they build their own home all on their own. Whether you enjoy watching DIY project videos or wish to learn more about building an A-frame home, this is the channel for you to start watching. Like any other project, their home construction project has been faced with numerous challenges, and they've documented all of these on the channel, giving you a 360-degree view of what to expect and what not to do. For example, if lightning strikes. Some of the challenges they take on are things that they didn't think they could do, and yet they fix and overcome their challenges beautifully. Amid everything the family has been through, it's fascinating to watch how the family is growing more self-reliant over time. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.